everyone, this is Crystal, and today I am sharing a rather large haul from scrapbook.com. I recently placed an order before I went on my little trip, and when I got back it was here, and I was excited to dig in and share it all with you. This is an order of things that I placed for myself, so this is not anything that they chose and sent to me. I chose all of these items and placed the order myself. So yeah, these are all things that I picked. So to begin with, you can probably see I have this new surface on my desk, and I'm realizing already that it's causing quite a bit of glare with my lights. So I'm gonna have to figure out a different filming setup probably to be able to use this, but I purchased it to protect my work surface. I was noticing that my work surface was getting a little bit ragged, and I didn't want that to happen, especially when I do mixed media. It was starting to stain my tabletop, and I wanted to protect it. I looked at quite a few different ones. Of course, there's the Tim Holtz black glass mat. I had looked at some just kind of non-stick surfaces or self-healing surfaces, but I'm not crazy about the idea of working on black, so I kind of eliminated that one right away. This is white and teal, which goes really well with all the other things I have in my scrap room, so I decided to go with this. Also, this was a very good price, so I think it was around $39. It's 24 by 18, so it's very large. You can see if I set a 12 by 12 layout on here, I still have plenty of room to work, and I can mix paints or do mixed media mixing over here. So I really liked the size. I really liked the price. I decided to try it out. Like I said, I'm gonna have to figure out some different lighting situations to make it work, I think, but so far I'm really happy with it. It's very thick and high quality. It has these little corner pieces to keep it from sliding around. There's also some non-stick bits on the back. I'm not sure if you can see that. Sorry, that's a terrible angle. This is from We Are Memory Keepers, if I haven't said that. Here's the little logo down here. So yeah, this was not a cheap buy, not like the $10 mats I've been using. It was slightly more expensive, but still much less than other options. So I'm excited to try it out and see how it works. I am, however, going to move it off my desk while I show you the rest of the items that I purchased just to get rid of this glare. Okay, so while we are talking about larger items, I thought I'd show you a couple other large items that I purchased. I purchased this set. So this is also We Are Memory Keepers. It's a set of 4 stackable trays that hold 12 by 12 papers. I have recently been doing some reorganization, as you probably know if you've been watching this channel recently, and I was realizing that some of the paper organization that I had really wasn't working, and I don't intend to use this to sort paper so much as to hold projects in progress, so things that need to dry, things that I need to come back to. So this gives me 4 different trays to hold 4 current projects, things that I'm currently working on. I was using a Itso cube that was from Target. They no longer make those. This is going to replace that, and then this will sit on top of it. It actually connects to the paper tray at the top and will hold all of my punch boards and hopefully my small trimmers as well. I only have a few punch boards, so I'm hoping I can get my small trimmers in here as well, and then that will hold them upright and save space. It will let me store them vertically so that I don't have them all sitting horizontally and taking up a large amount of space. So I purchased both of these. I haven't even opened them up, so I can't show you or tell you how they're working yet, but I will keep you updated to let you know how I liked this and how it worked out for me. The next thing I have to share with you is a few more Distress Oxide inks. So I've been playing with the last set of Distress Oxide inks I purchased quite a bit lately, and I've been really loving how they work and the things that you can do with them. So I decided to get a few more. Last time I purchased a bundle. You can buy, I think they have 4 or 5 different bundles of 12. I didn't purchase a bundle this time. I chose these individually, but I did buy 12. And that's because I also ordered another one of these ink holders or ink pad holders. These are a scrapbook.com exclusive. I have the last set I purchased in one of these holders like this, and it sits at the end of my desk, and I really love how easy it is to pull each individual ink out and see exactly what I have. The labels are actually these labels, I was inspired by Mona Toth, who printed out the labels from Ranger, from Tim Holtz and Ranger. You can download these. She printed them and cut them from her silhouette using the new scrapbook.com sticker paper. So I decided to do the same thing. I printed an entire sheet, and I've used the ones obviously that I already have, and then I will use the ones that coordinate with the new ones that I have here, and label them on the side and then slide them into this container. So that is the plan for that. I'm really excited to play with some new colors. I've been having, like I said, lots of fun playing with the ones I already have. So I have Abandoned Coral, Squeezed Lemonade, Wild Honey, Speckled Egg, Picked Raspberry, Pine Needles, Tattered Rose, Crackling Campfire, Pumice Stone, Shaded Lilac, Lucky Clover, and Seedless Preserves. So those are the ones that I picked out for myself. There were a couple other ones that I had really hoped to get, but they were not in stock at the time that I placed my order. So I foresee more coming into my stash in the near future. I also purchased a few Nuvo crystal drops. So actually, let me grab scissors and open these up. So I only have one Nuvo drop in my stash so far. And I don't honestly use it very much because it's kind of an odd color for me. It was gifted to me, so it wasn't one that I had chosen. So I decided to get a couple colors that I thought I would use more and try them out to see if I will like using them. So I chose this kind of blue color. I'm not sure if the name is on here somewhere. Yes, it's Midnight Blue and Neptune Turquoise, and then a gold that's just called Mustard Gold. So I chose these three to give them a try. I have this storage container also from scrapbook.com. It's a scrapbook.com exclusive. This is the one that I have already. It's called Honeysuckle. So it's a kind of a pinky purple color. I just don't use it very often, but these will sit in here right next to that one, and I can store them very easily. And that way, if I decide I like them and want to get a few more, I still have a few more spots. I had really hoped to get some of the clear ones because I thought I would use those more, or kind of a pearly white. But all of those were out of stock at the time that I placed my order. So again, I will probably be buying at least those when they come back in stock so I can give those a try. But I'm anxious to try these, especially on cards. I feel like I will be able to use them a lot more on cards than maybe in my other scrapbooking. I also purchased a few different paper pads. I have been doing more card making lately, and I've realized that I really needed some basic cardstocks and some foiled cardstocks to play with, to die cut from, and to add as layers in my card making. So I decided to try a couple of Lawn Fawn rainbow packs. So this is Schoolyard and Rainbow. You can see they have lots of different colors here. There's 10 sheets in each, so that means there's one of each color in this one and two of each color in this one. They are 100-pound heavyweight cardstock. They're smooth and solid core, I believe. So I haven't tried these yet. I'm anxious to give them a try and see how they work with die cutting. I expect them to work well. I've loved every Lawn Fawn thing that I've gotten in the past, so I'm expecting these to do well and excited to play with those. I also bought two mirror card. They're both from Tonic. This is pink, or petal pink, and polished gold, and they're all 8.5 by 11 because that is easier to store, and if I'm using them for card making, that works really well. These are 92 pounds, so they're not quite as heavy as the cardstock, but I think that they should die cut well, and I'm excited to try die cutting some sentiments out of them to use onto cards. And then I stocked up on some Neenah Solar White cardstock. I've been using a lot of this. This is also a scrapbook.com exclusive. It is 80-pound Neenah Solar White cardstock. Again, I've been using this a lot for card making, so I wanted to make sure that I stocked up and didn't run out. So those are the papers that I purchased. I also purchased a few smaller things, so let me grab those. So I got this mink foil, and I don't actually have a mink machine. I don't even have a regular laminator. So the reason I got this is because I have some of the new Smart Glue from scrapbook.com, which is a tacky glue, so it will stay tacky as it dries, and you can use it to foil on. And I've seen that other people have done it without a machine, either by using heat like a heat gun or just by burnishing it like with a bone folder or something, and I wanted to give it a try to see if I could add some foil to some die cuts that I have in mind. So I will be trying these two out together in the future. I just got the one rolled so I could try it out, and I got gold because that seemed the most usable to me. So yeah, there will definitely be some experimenting in my future with those. I also picked up a new brayer. The one I have is really small and it doesn't work super well. And I've been doing some printing using my jelly press, and I've been struggling a bit with the brayer that I had. So I wanted to give this one a try. It's from Speedball. It's a 4-inch brayer. If I like it, I will probably get a couple other sizes, but it seems much more sturdy and substantial than the one I was using, which I think had actually come with my letterpress kit way back in the day. So I've had it for a long time. It's time to upgrade to a better one, so I'm going to try this one out. And then I got a few stamps and dies that I thought would be fun. Oh, and a couple, because I couldn't get the clear or pearl Nuvo drops, I decided to try a couple of like pre-made enamel dots or gems. So these are some clear enamel dots from Hero Arts. In very small sizes because I use those much more than I use the larger ones. So these are self-adhesive enamel dots, and then these are clear gems from Honeybee Stamps. Again, they're very small and they're not super faceted. I'm not crazy about the gems that are, you know, really faceted and shiny, but I thought these would work really well, so I'm anxious to try those out on some cards. And then I picked up a couple of dies and a few stamps. So I got this set from Fawn. These were each separate, but it's a coordinating die and stamp set. It has that adorable little acorn on it and that tiny leaf, and you can add sentiments and faces to the acorn, and then you can die cut each of them with these tiny dies. I saw somebody use these. I thought they were absolutely adorable, and I wanted to give them a try. I have been kind of playing with some coloring lately just for fun, so I'm anxious to try that on this as well and see if I can make something cute. I'm thinking I will definitely use this on a card, but I think I might also use these shapes on other projects as well. So I love fall. Fall is my favorite time to document, so I can never have too many fall themed things. So I got those two. I also picked up this what is it? A cloud. It's a cloud. It's a stitched cloud, set of 3 stitched cloud dies from Fawn. This was on sale, so I got it for a really good price, and I don't have a cloud die or punch or anything, and I often wish I did, often think, oh, if I had a cloud, it would look perfect here. So I got this one because it has the 3 sizes. I feel like I can use this on lots of different projects, and it should work really well on cards and on other projects as well. I also picked up this Alta New stamp set. This was also part of the recent sale. This is called Simple Shapes. I saw Sarah of Sarah Scraps do a layout using the larger version of this stamp set, which unfortunately wasn't available. But she used this to create some, I think it was part of the quilt-inspired series that she has, maybe. I could be wrong, but I feel like it was maybe that. And she used these to create patterns on her layout, and I just absolutely loved the way it looked. So I decided to pick this up and try the same thing for myself to try and create some patterns. It's also just really basic shapes, so I feel like even if I'm not using them to create patterns, I'll be able to use them to stamp out basic shapes on lots of different projects. So I feel like this is a really good thing just to have in my stash to use for lots of different things. And then I was feeling like I had a severe shortage of background stamps in my collection. I think I only have 2. They're very old Glitz Designs ones, or maybe October Afternoon. They could be October Afternoon, actually. They're very old either way, and I wanted something just to give subtle texture to the background of some cards that I had in mind. So I love polka dots. I'm a big fan of polka dots, especially this kind of Swiss dot look. So I decided to try this one from Echo Park. It's just called Polka Dot A2 Stamp. I'm sure it's part of one of their collections, but I don't see it on here. And I believe possibly this was part of the sale as well. I could be wrong about that though. Yeah, but either way, I'm excited to use it. I think that it will be fun to create some backgrounds with. And then I also picked up the scrapbook.com exclusive pen. So this is just a journaling pen in black. I am always looking for a good journaling pen, and I felt like this one was probably very similar to ones I was using, and a lot of mine are starting to dry up. So I thought I would give this one a try and see how it goes. It's 0.03 precision tip, which is generally what I go for when I'm looking for a journaling pen, because I like a really fine point for journaling. So I decided to grab that one as well. I think that's only a couple dollars. So what did not break the bank to give it a try. And then the final thing that I have to share with you was actually a freebie. Scrapbook.com regularly has freebies along with your order. So when I placed my order, this Ranger silicone mat was the freebie of the day. I have one really similar to this, so I'm not sure yet if I will keep this or if I will pass it on to somebody else, because I do already have one. I think it's not Ranger brand, but it's really similar to this. So I'm going to open it up and take a look at it and see what I think, but this may end up in my next giveaway pile. Okay, so that's a quick look at my latest order from scrapbook.com. As always, everything will be linked down below. If you have any questions about anything I've shown you today, feel free to leave those in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thank you all so much for tuning in today, and I hope to see you back here very soon.